in the fall, actually in the spring of 14. And the first thing that I did was I found somebody within the college who knew more about choirs than I did, because I didn't know anything about a choir. And my passion around the choir was related to, this is embarrassing, but I think I'm beyond the point of embarrassing myself. Too much Glee, and then a little too much YouTube with Gareth Malone, who is this choir director from the UK. So I met with, I found somebody directed me to Jesse Day at the Story Arts Center, who's the coordinator of the Music and Performance Arts program. And Jesse was very, very generous with his time with me, spent a lot of time with me talking about the possibility of a choir and talking about what a choir looks like and what a choir could be. And I was very appreciative of that generosity. And then the next step, after I kind of mulled it over in the summer, was that I emailed Anne. And Anne said, great. So, that was very helpful and very supportive and very encouraging. And then what I did was I used a community development strategy that is kind of an old school one, but everybody that I talked about the choir. And I did that for a year. Anybody, the cleaners, I talked to about the choir. The people behind the counter in the cafeteria, the managers, the directors, and I spent a lot of time with Alan talking about the choir. And Alan, thank you very much. You were always very supportive and very, very helpful. And then at an event like this, I had a brief conversation with Sandra. I hadn't talked to her before about it. She was busy. There were lots of people who wanted to talk with her, and Sandra said, "Sure, not great, but sure."
Not great, but sure.
Ponied up, if you understand that expression. So thank you very much to the three of you. There were many other people who were supportive and many other people who were helpful. So the choir. Just to talk a little bit about the choir and the choir experience, we've been rehearsing since September, since the fall of 15. It is a labor of joy. I must say that. I think of Rihanna's newest song, work, 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 work. Right? You're all familiar with that. Well, this is work of a different kind, and quite a delightful kind. And I think this this connects us in terms of being part of the college, and the college giving us depth and meaning and stretch, and bringing us into other areas aside from work, 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 work. And I remember quite a while ago that Anne said, quite publicly as she does, she said, dream. And I thought, this is my dream. So I'm very, very happy that we've come to this point. So I think for myself and for the members of the choir, primarily what we've gotten out of this experience is joy. I'm not sure whether joy is in the Book of Commitments, but maybe it should be.
It's actually there.
Excellent. Well, that's what we're getting. It's interesting to be in a choir with a group of people. There's all kinds of research about the benefits of choirs. There's all sorts of research in terms of the benefits of mental health, advantages, people feeling like they belong, people participating in a group. As you can see, we're a very diverse group of people from all across the community. And we work hard, and it's interesting, I never, when I originally thought about this, I thought about myself as the manager, as the person behind the scenes who kind of helped to facilitate things. And then somehow I just slid into being a choir member. It just sort of happened. And a lot of people...
You're one of us.
Yes.
One of us.
Thank you. And a lot of people say that they don't have a voice. Well, let me tell you about that. The last voice I had was when I was 11, and that's a long time ago. So Natalie has this amazing ability to coach this voice artist. So on that note, I will turn it over to Natalie Stewart, our choir director.